We are here at Shelter Cove Marina in Hilton Head, where they have an amazing light display. We're gonna go walk around and check them out. What's special about over here is they have these hanging bulbs as well as these hanging balls that seem to be changing color. They have them throughout many of the trees. You don't see those too often, so it definitely makes it unique. And as you can see on the video, they're changing color. And it really is just a beautiful entrance into this entire marina. So you can see they have the entire sign entrance lit up, and they have these palm trees lit up. And one of my personal favorites, the way they put the lights up into the palm trees is really special and really just puts an emphasis on it. It definitely fits the vibe of Hilton Head. And although it's really small, it just gives it a great touch. Now over here, we have a beautiful display of these big, gigantic presents, and you can see they're even twinkling. This is another part of the entrance into the Shelter Cove Marina. They wanted to just make it spectacular for everyone that not only drives by, but drives in. Set your standards high. They also have some more of these hanging Christmas ornament that light up and they also twinkle, and then they also have more of these hanging balls in the trees. If you're driving by on this busy highway, this is for sure going to catch your eye. It's amazing what they've done out here to bring some beautiful Christmas lights to Hilton Head. So maybe you want to come see the lights, but maybe you're too cold or you don't want to get out of your car, or you don't want to walk around. That's perfectly okay because it is completely drivable. You're able to see this from your car. So we are going to give you guys the view that you would see if you wanted to come but didn't want to leave your car. This year's holiday lights display at Shelter Cove Harbor and Marina on Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, is the most expansive yet, delivering a dazzling family display to savor and remember. More than 125,000 lights have been installed around the marina, as well as 16 2D displays including boat dock entrances, 54 multicolor changing orbs, and more than 1,100 feet of garland. We're gonna take a walk up to the main attraction, the main pavilion in the Shelter Cove Harbor. Let's walk over here and take a look. I've got a glimpse so far, and so far it looks pretty nice. There's plenty of parking available, so anybody can come out, and then it's just a short little walk right over here to this sidewalk. And as you can already start to see, there is tons of white lights all over. They've got it decorated. They've even decorated the light poles with lights, as well as these nice and beautiful red ribbons over here. As you can see, there are some more trees over here, palm trees, and just like I mentioned, decorated the base of them, moving all the way up. And they put the green lights up into the trees, so even when it's nighttime, you can tell exactly which kind of tree you are looking at. They've got some Christmas music playing. It's not too awful loud, but I think it's just a perfect amount to really kind of set the scene and get you really feeling into that Christmas mood. As you walk up right into the center of it all, in the middle of the Shelter Cove Harbor, is a massive sundial with Neptune in it. And if you look up, you can see they even have Neptune wearing a Santa's hat, which is just hilarious. I love it. They have these lights connecting from all the light poles into the staff that Neptune is holding in the back. Very Christmassy. It's a nice way to really make a beach town, a beach island into the Christmas spirit while also keeping a lot of their tropical traditions. So if you continue on, they have a pretty good sized tree right here that is a great point for, taking pictures. It's a beautiful spot because there are a lot of boats in the background. So it really is just a perfect spot to come with your friends and your family and grab a picture. And if you take a look a little bit of a wider shot, um, they have more of these balls hanging up here in the trees that are also decorated with lights. So yeah, you just walk in and already you are just getting that, that feel. I really love all these balls they have hanging up, and just like the ones we saw in the front, they're also changing colors. So it is very exciting. I like their usage of the whites and the colors here. Most of their trees are decorated in whites, but then you look towards the top and there is just splashes of color. So it's very unique, and I think it gives it a really nice Christmassy vibe. So we're gonna take a look down the harbor a little ways. You can see some more lights off in the distance. It's a perfect place to come for a night stroll with your pets, your dogs, your pooches. Seems everybody has some out here tonight but I mean, it's just perfect. Especially it's a little bit chilly today, so it really plays into the, the Christmas vibe. So you come down these stairs and you can just see some more lights off in the distance. They continued their theme of lighting up the pathways where the light poles are. But if you actually look out into the harbor, some boats like to play along, and they have a big light Christmas tree with a star on top out in the middle of the harbor. And it is beautiful shades of blue, and I see some purples and some pinks in there. And if you look even further, there's another tree that is changing colors and blinking. So it's really awesome to see a lot of the boat owners down here really getting involved in the Christmas spirit. So we're gonna continue down the path, and like I mentioned, they've got it lit up. More of those famous balls up in the trees that we have been seeing this entire time. Another boat has participated out there. They got some lights hanging up on the rims around their deck. And when you get right here to the entrance that the boaters take, they have a light up crab right over top of their gate, which is really awesome and unique, But let's continue on down the path. This really is a pretty big harbor, a lot of boats here. And like I said, love to see some of the boats that are participating. Just makes everything all the more fun. So on our left, it looks like a little, maybe a amphitheater type of thing. But there are more light up trees and more light up palm trees. It looks like it's another great entrance for people to walk through and, really set the scene. So we got a little bit closer to the tree that you could see all the way off in the distance. And it is indeed a sailboat that put this one up. And from far, it looks almost like a tree. But when you get close, it literally looks like they lit up a sailboat. It's so unique and so creative. I really love that someone was able to come up with this type of idea. Hopefully we'll see. I mean, there are a good number of boats participating, but hopefully some of these things can catch on, and we'll be able to see a little bit more of it coming up in the future. But like the last gate that had the crab on it, this one instead has a dolphin hanging up above the gate to get down to the boats. And as you can see, it has a blue eye, which is kind of funny. And let's keep going. And like I said, you can see a lot of these in the distance, but once you get closer, you're really able to kind of make out what you're seeing a little bit better. As we keep down, there's some more boats that are very festive this year. And in the distance, you can see that this is a boat that put these colorful lights on that change color, they flash, they do all kinds of fun stuff. It really stands out there amidst all these other boats. And yet another, this time it's a starfish hanging above this gate. I love how every gate kind of has a different sea animal that a lot of these boaters can relate to, you know, being out there on the water. This is just a small glimpse of what Shelter Cove Harbor and Marina has to offer. They are open, so if you want, you can come out, and you can go even to a gift shop over here that they also have decorated very nice for Christmas.